My name is Dr. Andy Morgan. I am the founder and the director of the Penguin Project. The Penguin Project is a program that gives kids with disabilities and special needs the opportunity to perform live theater. They are the stars. They have all of the parts. And what makes the program very special is that each child with a disability is linked to another child that is typically developing. And they form a partnership, and together, through the rehearsals, perform the production on stage. It is just amazing to see what these kids do together. Something Rotten is very different. It is also very new and not very well known. My wife and I saw it in New York on Broadway and loved it. It was just a cute, clever show with lots of songs, lots of dances, and we thought this would be a perfect show for us to do, and then all of a sudden it became available, so I grabbed it. I know people aren't familiar with it. It's set in Shakespeare's time, and the story is basically that there are two brothers who are failed playwrights, and in order to become successful, one of them goes to a soothsayer to find out what in the future is the greatest play. I'm not going to give you any more information about it because that would kind of ruin it. What makes this show really fun is that there are tons of theater references. If you pay attention, you'll find references to about 20 different shows that have been on Broadway in the past. There's also lots of references to Shakespeare, to Shakespeare's plays. So it's very clever, very fun, and what's more important is that the songs and dances are catchy and the kids are just having a great time.
My name is Grant Carey, and I am playing Nick Bottom in the Penguin Project's Something Rotten Jr. And Nick Bottom is kind of like Shakespeare's rival in a one-sided way, where he thinks Shakespeare is just the one who's below him but got more appreciation, and he kind of has this resentment towards Shakespeare, but he also wants to be successful in his own way. What I love about this character is just the sort of wild things he does and gets himself into, just wacky ways. Without spoilers, it's like, oh, I need a new job idea. Let's go see this illegal fortune teller. And just a bunch of random things that just only belong in a comedy.
Hi, this is Scarlet Hutchison. I play Bee Bottom in the Penguin Project production of Something Rotten Jr. What I love about this character is just how headstrong she is. She's set in the 1500s, and she still manages to be one of the strongest characters in the show. Bee is the wife to Nick Bottom, supportive of her husband to an extent. Nick is aiming for the skies, Bee is just aiming to support the family. Around the third song of the show will be Right Hand Man, which I am delighted to be soloing in. It is very fun, and I get to be mean to Nick on stage, so that's nice.
My favorite song, in character, it's my least favorite song, but as an enjoyer of music, it would have to be Willpower, which is Shakespeare's song. But of the ones I perform, it's definitely Man, I Hate Shakespeare.
I think that what separates this show from others, as someone who's been doing Penguin for almost a decade, is just how absurd it is. Where it'll have references to life, like there's a little bit of fourth wall breaking, but also it's completely whimsical. There's so many references to think I had to research a lot to find.
You may not know the show, and even if you're not a musical theater person who would get all these references, I still strongly advise that you should come see it, because the Penguin Project, it's just a beautiful thing. Even if you're not into musical theater, it's a showcase of humanity and the beauty of it and people coming together.
It's really nice, because I get to just be a normal person without being any less disabled.
The best way for you to support the Penguin Project is to come see the show. I can talk about it for days, but there's nothing like seeing it in the flesh, seeing these kids perform, see the smiles, see the joy, see the incredible talent that's out there. I always talk about a young mentor who was about 8 years old, who, when she was presented with the camera at showtime and said, and told to say something, what she said was, when I heard about this Penguin Project, I knew that people's lives were going to be changed. I didn't know that that life would be mine.
Thanks for watching the ExplorePeoria.com Entertainment Report. Please share this video on your Facebook timeline. Make sure to check out the ExplorePeoria.com events calendar, a comprehensive listing of events in the Peoria area. Plus, make sure to sign up for our free weekly e-newsletter.
Anything you need to know, and the only site you need to go, ExplorePeoria.com.